Welcome, everybody. So today we are going to learn about acceleration, which, as you can see, is a property of an object in motion that is related to the change in velocity of an object. Now, we've already had a lot of chances to see objects in motion. I've got a tennis ball here that we'll be playing around with a little bit. And I can think about motion, which is uniform, where the object is moving at constant velocity or constant speed. And that would be an object that is not accelerating. So some examples of that might be driving down the driving in your car down the street at the speed limit. What would be another good example of that? If I kind of roll a ball across a table pretty quickly, that's probably going to be pretty close to constant velocity. On the other hand, I can have an object move at non-constant velocity, where the velocity is changing. Obviously, something where an object is kind of moving around on its own typically is having a non-constant velocity. You can also think about when you push the brakes on your car, or when you push the gas on your car, right? Either of those are good examples of an accelerating object. I've got a definition of acceleration down here for us. This is the average acceleration of an object is related to the change in velocity. And interestingly, it's related to the change in velocity in the same way that velocity was related to the change in position. And that is that I take the change in velocity and I divide it by the change in time, and that gives me the average acceleration. And just like with the velocity, I could define an average velocity and I could define an instantaneous velocity. I can do the same for acceleration and just shrink those deltas down to be very small changes in the velocity and the time. And what I have now is an instantaneous acceleration. We're going to be able to use both of these concepts at different places throughout the course. Right now, I'll have you go back over to Canvas and think a little bit about this new idea of acceleration.